gotta be a
That's
typo.
definitely be some shit where they kidnap your ass
for 30 minutes.
$40,000 a month. People are bringing in $40,000 to $50,000 per month.
What is
That's what they saying until they disappear.
What are they doing?
Crisis response.
Crisis response.
Yeah, you know that's high risk.
That sound like some bullshit.
Yeah. Interventional radiology.
I'm gonna kill myself and my mom.
And niggas ready being Stranger Things.
512.
This nigga gonna be talking to the walls.
What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Let's Aga. I'm Bricks with
Vern.
Cash.
Could be Cash, could also not be.
Yeah.
We're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna get right into it. Right into the arguing. And we got a new segment we're gonna call Batter Up.
Alright, this
He got it.
Keep going.
yeah, man. Basically, man, I want to know is tipping negotiable these days?
Negotiable meaning you ain't got to do it.
Yeah, negotiable,
Set the table.
or even the terms of you tipping. So say
15-20%.
yeah.
Let him set the table.
Yeah,
guys.
I just want to know if it's
I'm getting my shit to go.
yeah, if it's negotiable. I don't tip under those terms at all. But I'm saying, let's say you at a restaurant. Yeah, you ain't getting nothing for that. You bring me a bag. But let's say you at a restaurant and you get your glass full. You go down. You go through one. You gotta wait 5 or 10 minutes for your waiter to come back or whatever. Do you tip after you have service that's that mediocre? And if you do, is it affected? Is what you would generally tip? Does that change?
Yeah, my tipping is I would say it's negotiable on what I'm gonna tip, I'm gonna tip. I'm gonna tip. If it's good service, normal service, not even good service. If it's solid service, I'm gonna give you 20%.
What if it's bad service?
If it's bad service, I'll probably give you like 15%.
Okay.
But
You a mathematician.
But if I get amazing service, I'm gonna give you 25 or more. Like today, I went out, a lady was on it. Like cup never got empty. She was checking on us with the food or whatever. And then at the end, she was like, oh, you want a drink to go? I'm gonna slide it in a cup for you.
Yeah.
So you can take it out. I was like, oh shit. And it was old black lady, you know.
For sure.
Hold on, alcoholic beverage?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Put that motherfucker in a cup for me.
Oh.
And then she was like, oh, is it your birthday? Because the person I was with, it was their birthday. Well, shit, we got you're supposed to get a cookie with the ice cream on it. Let me go get that. We leaving. This is after we done paid and everything. She was like, nah, you getting a cookie.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then it was like, she brought it back and it was like a warm cookie with ice cream on it. And we was leaving. She was like, oh, I'm in my baby. I'm gonna go back and get a container for you to put your ice cream in and a to-go box. She got the to-go box. And you know it's in like the cookies in like one of those tin things, like a little small skillet thing or whatever. She said, I don't give a fuck about that. Put it in there. You can take that too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now she definitely rolled for y'all though.
Yeah, she got,
On
I
the way
gave
out
her
the door.
30%.
So he already tipped.
Yeah, I dropped a little something else.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
dropped
'cause
some more.
she was it was excellent service, so you deserve it.
All right, but what if it's not excellent? What if it's horrible service? You still tip 15%?
I'm a nigga that I tip for the black people.
Okay.
Because I know black people when motherfuckers see black people, a group of black people come in, they're like, oh shit.
The expectations
They
low.
great overworkers, complain about every goddamn thing, and then ain't gonna tip. So I'm like, I don't want that stereotype. I know it's petty, but I don't want that stereotype. So I try to be a great tipper.
Yeah. So I do tip. I normally tip generously, but it kind of depends on the service. And it's variables even with that, because it's like if I look around and it's real busy, some things I just kind of let go. Like, all right, she couldn't get back to me quick enough, but it's busy as fuck. I'll let that go. But it's restaurants that I've been to where I've dealt with people and they just not attentive, and it's not no reason for it. I don't tip at all.
You don't tip at all?
I won't tip at all. If
You
it's
don't tip at all?
I definitely will walk out of that place.
So what's the reason?
Oh, without eating, or you'll walk out eating.
Oh no, I eat my food.
Look at him, nigga. He go eat.
Yeah, I'm eating my food, and then after that, I'm gonna just get up, and I ain't gonna leave a tip. Period. And
That's outrageous.
Imagine to me, it's outrageous, bro. These people are working on tips, dog. They working on tips. So, and I don't know what we just had a conversation. You don't know what kind of situation this person's coming from. You don't know what kind of day they had, shit like that. Like,
for sure.
I'm not about to add to that shit. I don't over. I don't go over. I don't go under. I'm dead 20%.
And that's why I agree with you. I ain't about to add to that shit.
I'm not. Yeah.
If you fuck my shit up, I ain't adding to nothing you got going on.
Nigga, yeah.
But
you gotta do some amazing shit to get more than 20 out of me. But I'm gonna do the standard 20% though. And for me, I feel like that's good because it's 20% of the bill, right? If I'm coming with a party of 5, my shit's probably already gonna be $60 to $100. So that 20% is.
What you mean on your end? Just you by yourself is 60?
I just said a party of 5. Bro.
You paying? Where you gonna get 5 people for $60?
I mean, fucking, I don't know.
Nigga, it's
Little
Joe
Caesars?
Biden's America.
yeah, man. Hey,
There's plenty of places. Like I got it's $3 kids on the fucking kids menu and shit. Like,
yeah.
Like you can squeeze 60 to 100 out of that, and 20% off that is pretty
know,
hefty.
man.
I
That's
don't, not in 2022. You're not 5 people.
unless you go somewhere where kids eat
$60.
free, I don't see how that's
Joe
possible.
Biden's
at all.
America.
We
Not
did it. We did it,
So,
Joe.
but I'm not gonna put somebody in a situation where they can't afford what the fuck they got going on. Dog, if I was paid based on my work performance, dog, I would make no money. And you ever
think
thought
so?
about it that way?
So you saying you don't do shit?
Oh, okay, so yeah,
Can't tell nobody at work your podcast.
man. Hey, so I have thought about it that way, but I also know if I worked in a performance-based industry, that I would have to perform.
What industry's not? Oh,
Clearly your industry is not performance based.
For sure.
I be doing shit. I'm capping for the podcast.
Yeah, but generally speaking, though, anybody who I sit down in front of, we got our tip, but it's negotiable. It's always negotiable.
You go below 20. You go below 20%.
I do go below
The
20.
nigga just said
If
he
it's
won't
a-
leave nothing. Nigga,
if
zero's
it's
below
a
20.
Nah, but if it's a bad, if it's mediocre, I probably would do 15%.
What's your normal tip?
My normal is, I don't know.
15.
It kind of it kind of depends on the bill.
You can't tell me a nigga that will tip below 20% ain't looking for a reason to tip below 20%.
Nah, for sure. Hey, nah, I don't
My
though.
shrimp got all the tails on it, bitch. Now I gotta take off the tails on my shrimp.
Nah, man,
Coming at your tip.
Nah, I 20%.
My shrimp got tips. It's coming at
I
yours.
20% most of the time though. But if it's some shit going on, I ain't going for it. Yeah, we gonna have to back it up a little bit.
So it's negotiable is what it sounded like.
Hell yeah, for me it's negotiable. What about you?
No, I don't. From a moral standpoint, no, I can't.
What would have to happen for you to say, hey, but this person does not deserve a tip from me?
They have to throw his
They
food
have
over.
to be nasty to me. You know what I'm saying? Have a bad attitude or something like that. Like because
That's never happened.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, you
But-
still tip them.
Probably not. but at that point, if you look at me and you say, like, you know, if I say, this let's just hypothetically speaking, this steak ain't cooked to the temperature that I want it, and you look at me and you say something back, you know, to that in response to that, to me that sounds like you saying, "Don't tip me." that's all I would hear.
Yeah, all right. So peep game. This quick example, and I still tipped them after this, and I felt like a piece of shit for tipping them. I went to
Stop, chill, man. No names.
I man, cut this shit out. Anyway, so I went. I got some lemon pepper wings. Got 10 of them. I ordered them. They came to the table. They was salty as shit. I said, these lemon pepper wings, they too. He said, I'll make them less lemon peppery. This nigga took my
Nigga
wings.
make lemon salt wings. No pepper.
This nigga took my wings back. Had to put them under some water to rinse them off and re-dip my wings, bro. But I got the same wings back, bro. No bullshit. But this is when first
Stop saying
my
the
bad.
name. I gotta beep and shit.
Yeah, this is when they first opened, so I kind of was like, man, let me still tip them because they just opened and they learning, bro. But I was pissed, and after that, I was like, anybody do me dirty like that again, I'm not tipping nobody. They don't get nothing from me, and so from that point on,
You've been
that's
finished.
how it's been, man.
That's the perfect segue to the next. My first topic is what I want to talk about. It piggybacks off what you said and actually mentions the restaurant that I just beeped because we want to support. Because I'm a supporter of black people.
Yeah.
And you know, I try to do. I don't want to do all things black or whatever. But where I can, if I see a new establishment, a new black establishment opening, are they selling something? I want to go support.
100%.
So I go. How do y'all feel about black businesses there's a learning curve. We get this. I understand this. There's a learning curve with us as far as owning businesses or whatever. But it's some things
Niggas still in the street
that niggas don't that we just don't seem to perform well, like some non-negotiable things.
Keep it at restaurants.
Like so I'll give you an example. So it's a fantastic black-owned restaurant that makes great food. The food's fantastic. Yeah. So they get a new spot, a brick and mortar spot. It was a food truck. I go. I'm looking at the hours online. I'm like, okay, it's a Sunday. I want to go up there and get, what I get. Oh, 12 to 6. Bang, I'm in there. I can be there by 1, get my food. It's going to be great. I go there. I get there like 12:45. It says 1 to 6. I walk up to the door. Motherfucker closed. Now, I wouldn't say nothing if that was the first time.
What time did you get there?
12:45, man.
So you got there before they opened?
No. Oh, my bad. No, it was 12 to 6. 12 to 4.
You said 1 to 6. Okay.
Well, it's 12 to 6 on Sundays. Okay. Open the door. Don't open the door. It's locked. They've done it before where I've came on like a weekday at like 4 in the afternoon and they closed.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I think some things you can fuck up, like if you're learning vendors and your food and all that. Yeah, your hours you got to be consistent with.
You gotta
sure.
You gotta come to work, brother.
So what
you gotta come to work.
What say you about black businesses and supporting them through their beginnings?
I always support black businesses, even when they fuck me over. And I've been fucked over a couple times, bro. But
you tip.
Yeah, I definitely tip. I definitely tip there, bro. But I don't know. I can't really say I had a bad. I've had bad experiences.
Bad experience.
That one, but I'm saying I haven't had many though.
He's super pro black. I ain't gonna. We ain't gonna
keep
put
it
our
real.
dirty laundry in the street.
Nah, keep it real. I have had bad experiences, but none worth talking about other than that first one.
I don't think
other than people not coming to work or they being closed or they having a food truck, but then the food truck's supposed to be somewhere where it's not. I'm like, bro.
So you have had that
because those ain't issues.
Those are issues,
those are
but
issues.
they ain't nothing to make me like I ain't dealing with them no more.
So rinsing off your wings and giving them back to you.
That one was bad, bro. I swear. And I only still go to them now because they kind of they didn't make it up to me personally, but I went back to try it again and everything was straight.
The food's fine. Whatever they got, what they said they're gonna have.
But it's a long wait too. But then you can see they even put a disclaimer up for that. So
even when you bleep it out, the people's gonna put the pieces together.
Yeah, they should know.
Hey, as soon as he say the wings was 11:38, somebody's like, all right.
Yeah, man, we already know what time it is.
Oh, you want the fried green tomatoes? 13.42. What the fuck kind of price is that?
Hey, man.
Motherfucker, 1798 the first year of America. They pricing shit up.
Shit makes no sense, bro,
events.
at all. Man, but shout out to them though.
No, I can't stand it about black businesses. Mainly the restaurants. 100% the restaurants. Dog. They in there slinging hot pops. Got carpet on the floor. What restaurant got carpet on the floor?
Olive Garden.
I don't go there.
There you go.
But yeah, I can't do it, man. I have a favorite wing spot that is no longer my favorite wing spot because the same shit. You go try to. I like ordering my shit ahead. Go pick it up and go. I done ordered ahead multiple times. They take the money. Hour later, they send it back because they closed. Like, the refund is cool, but. Now what am I gonna eat?
Yeah, you had your whole mouth ready for some food. Now you got
plus I was hungry an hour ago. Like
now you're starving.
Now I'm starving. Now we done hit another level. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I just don't like it makes it really hard to support and because what is support? Support is showing up right and spending your money. But it's also word of mouth. If I ain't got nothing good to say about it, what the fuck am I gonna do? How am I gonna? Hey, man, you really need to check out such and such, man, but. Make sure you go in this 15-minute window on a Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, when the sun's at the highest in the sky and the eagle flies.
But on the flip side of that, though, in defense of like black businesses, bro, one thing that I have noticed is that you really can't please the consumer.
Yeah.
These consumers, bro, they be asking for some outrageous shit, and then I've noticed it's an influx of black businesses saying, hey, before we make your food, you need to pay online because people will call and order food and won't come and pick it up. So they kind of they're not really paying attention to what it takes to run a business. So when you dealing with overhead and like food costs and shit, people don't really consider that when they call and order food and be like, hey, fuck it, I'm going to go to Wingstop or I'm going to go to this spot instead because I don't feel like driving out of my way. So consumers are selfish too. And I think it kind of plays into black businesses conducting things the way that they do. So it's kind of a push and pull for real.
You talking about black businesses that's not like fully established though? I mean, that's going to take a hit off something like that?
Even those, like the one that I talked about earlier.
Yeah.
It takes so long to get your food. A lot of people are probably in that process like, dog, I'm not going to wait no fucking hour, man.
Yeah.
They right across the street from Kroger. Dog.
And then you think they're going to call back and be like, hey, cancel my order. Or even if you do, bro, fam, we cooking your order now, bro. We got 12 chicken wings coming.
But I will say we give grace to some white establishments to do that because there's a lot of places you go that have an hour wait.
For sure.
A lot of major restaurants, they'd be like, it's going to be an hour. You go sit your ass in the car with a little vibrator, they text you.
Yeah.
I mean, you chill out.
But they are sophisticated enough with the technology and shit. And yeah, they sophisticated enough for the technology, and they've built that. They've built that rapport. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you go to a spot knowing you're gonna wait an hour is one thing. You go into a spot it's fucking empty in there and you wait an hour by surprise, that's something totally different. And I don't care if it's, white or black. That's still for me that's something that's not acceptable.
Yeah. The place you was talking about, I went there and they got the sweet and sticky wings.
Yeah.
And I asked him for a motherfucking wet wipe. He's like, the waiter, young black dude.
Man.
Wet wipe. Yeah, the wipes you clean your hands off with. I got you. This man went to the bathroom, got some paper towels, got them wet, and brought them back to my table.
Yeah, but see, niggas don't think you fraud when you say it, bro. But it's really ridiculous like that, bro. People's doing shit like that.
Nigga gave me wet paper towels to clean off my hands.
But then who do you blame?
They don't have that.
Like, you should know that it's kind of common sense that you don't want to do it. But like, man, some of them places, they can't afford to hire people who are really qualified to do it. So they got to hire 17-year-olds or their niece or nephew who don't really have no experience and they don't really have the...
And honestly, it's one of the things I liked when I went. I was like, they got young black men in here working.
For sure.
Up,
And that nigga took a piss and got you some wet napkins. Yeah.
I got some lemon pepper with my sweet sticky wings. You put a little lemon on them.
Man, yeah, he wanted to make he said he was gonna make mine less lemony. I was like, what? Okay.
They gave me all the lemon.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the worst experience I heard. I know y'all heard this one. The worst experience I heard about the black restaurants. They said not only did it take an hour to wait for the food, but nigga, the police kicked in the door.
What?
The police raided the place.
Nah,
A
hell
lot of
no.
customers was in there waiting for their food.
Nah, man, it ain't happening
They
like
built
that.
this business on pure dope.
Yeah. Nigga really selling birds. They ain't selling chicken. They selling chicken.
Jeez.
Hey, we gonna beep out all these because I still support black.
Yeah,
still support black.
yeah.
We gonna figure it out.
Word of mouth, man. And that's the thing, though. Black businesses, if you're listening to the podcast, man, like it's all about word of mouth. And if anybody got nothing good to say about your spot, then
That's what
stop killing them pigeons.
with anything in life. I think that's the key to anything. Whether no matter what you do to be good, I tell you, for that word of mouth for people to care about it, it's consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency. Whether you doing shit like this podcast, consistent. Got to be consistent with it,
Yep.
and that's what draws people. Music, consistency. If you motherfucking lay towel, like whatever. If you consistently do a solid, like even if it's not the best job, I know when I pay you, I know exactly what I'm gonna get.
For sure.
It's no question what I'm gonna get.
And it's better for yourself too. To just like to compound on to the point. If you consistent with it, if you doing something every fucking day, you doing something every week, you ain't got no choice but to get better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're definitely
You're
getting
not
better.
gonna do it the same way today, the way that you did it on your first day. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely. As we get off the black restaurants, it's popped into my head, and immediately you popped. I thought Cash. As soon as I saw this, I was like, "This is something great for him to argue." Jodeci or Drew Hill, man.
Jodeci.
Jodeci versus Drew Hill in
Yeah,
the
Jodeci
versus. Who you
easy.
got?
No. What?
Jodeci easy, man. Drew Hill's
In a
crazy though, but
versus?
In a versus. 20
Jodeci.
songs versus 20 songs.
You seen them niggas sing, though.
Jodeci.
I don't
Live.
know. Jodeci's pretty good live. Jodeci's done.
Still? Come on. Bro.
Casey and JoJo done had some bad moments.
Yeah.
But Jodeci as a unit,
You remember when them niggas jumped off the stage, dog? The stage is like 12 feet high. Nigga like he died.
I don't know, man. I just can't see Drew Hill going.
Huh?
I can't see Drew Hill 20 songs in with Jodeci. I don't see
I'm
it.
about to feel disrespected.
They got some shit though, but
I'm about to feel disrespected. I just actually went on a Drew Hill run on my Spotify the other day, dog.
let's go. Come on, 5 for 5.
No,
no, 5 for 5. Real quick. Just 5 for 5, real quick. Forever My Lady. What you beat it?
Beauty.
Does Beauty beat Forever My Lady?
no, man.
Freaking You.
Tell me what you want.
Freak. That's up, bro.
Tell me it's a banger though, but man, it ain't beating, man. I don't know, man. Jodeci got too much, bro.
You gotta think
Too
about
much?
bro. It's gonna be.
That's where I disagree, dog.
Look. Here's where I'm
'Cause
gonna
I
kill you.
can't-
Here's where I'm gonna kill you.
What's 20? How do you get to 20?
Here's where I'm gonna. Mama, you
One at a
know
time.
I love you.
Yeah, one at a time.
Drew Hill ain't got shit for that, bro.
That ain't fucking Jodeci.
Oh,
That ain't
yeah.
I was gonna say
That's
mine.
Boys to Men, ain't it?
Yeah, man. What
We're
the
gonna
hell?
edit that. They had a song. They had a song on there, didn't they?
Jodeci
Jodeci
never
had a song on
Yeah,
on-
Jodeci did have a song on Soul Food Sound on the
the fuck
soundtrack,
was
but
it?
it wasn't that. But Come and Talk to Me is definitely a
Oh,
song
Come
that's
and Talk to Me.
unstoppable.
Come and Talk to Me is not beatable. You can't beat that. That's an L that you got to take, but just win the next round.
Yeah, you got to win the next round. But then when it comes,
Cisco gonna do Thong song. They gonna win that.
Thong song will win.
It's gonna win
I
one
don't,
round.
guess, I don't know. That ain't high. Thong song ain't high on the list, man.
Thong song's not what I would have gone to. I would have did.
Thong song was a movement.
It was.
I'm old enough to understand. There was a time where women mainly wore granny panties, bikini cuts.
Yeah.
I'm old enough to remember that.
Okay,
and when
I
the
don't
Thong song came out, look, I'm old enough to remember when Lil Wayne made it cool to eat pussy because niggas was not eating pussy.
Lil Wayne
But-
did that.
Not
Single-handedly?
admitting it.
Yes,
He did
niggas
that?
was lying about eating pussy till Wayne was making every other song talking about eating pussy. You don't remember that?
I'm young, bro.
Yeah,
well,
nah, that definitely that's a fact.
Pussy Monster, all that shit. Like Wayne was talking about eating pussy every
And
other
the day
fucking
before
song.
Pussy Monster came out, nobody was eating pussy.
Niggas was eating pussy, but they was acting like they was Jamaicans about it.
For real?
Yeah, like they,
Yeah, they weren't
like
talking
they
about
do
it,
this
man.
shit.
They act like it was haram.
Yeah, for sure.
But nigga, I remember when chicks went a thong used to be. Oh shit, she got on a thong, bro. You can see a thong, bro.
That's
like
weak.
that was a huge fucking moment. Now social media, none of that shit matter.
Yeah, it's weak now. It's
dead.
It's weak.
Like I want a
More
chick.
the merrier clothes.
What Boosie said? I'm the nipple on the titty.
I'm the nipple on the
Yeah,
titty.
I'm
What does
the-
that mean?
Think about how hard of a seat.
He didn't even
How
know
hard
what
of
it
a
meant
nipple
when he
is?
I'm
said
gonna
it.
tell you how hard that line.
He didn't know what it meant when he said it.
Because he's talking about how he's that important in the streets, how he's that important to make something real, right? I'm the nipple on the titty.
Are you sure?
Picture of the baddest chick you know,
With no
standing in front of you, naked, but holding.
Bootsy.
You can't see. She's showing everything but her nipples,
Come on, nipple.
and got a hand in front of her pussy. You like, this bitch ain't. But she moved one hand and show a nipple. Oh, we got action. You can see a chick on the beach in a string bikini
Fire. I mean,
coming
no-
down,
no,
covering
it's-
everything but the nipple. And it don't do nothing to you. You like, when you see
Yes,
the
it-
nipple, it makes it real, man.
Yes, it does.
You can
Yeah,
show
that's-
a string bikini.
That's cap.
If
you can
see
show a whole titty on TV without a nipple.
a string.
Soon as she move that finger, you gotta blur that
Bikinis-
shit out, man.
No, man.
A titty ain't a titty without the nipple.
But a titty with a hand over is more than a motherfucking collar shirt, though. So if you're looking at 10 collar shirts and a titty with a hand on it,
Bruh, side boob out of nipple. You want to see 90% side boob, a 10% nipple.
I want to see.
You want to see that areola and that nipple action, man. That's what make it real.
Bricks, man.
That's what you think about. You see a chick titties are part of it. I wonder how big her areolas are.
Me and Steve used to talk about it all
Doing
the time.
motherfuckers look like fudge rounds.
We
How they
talk-
small like Hershey Kisses.
This nigga's
This nigga got cavities. You tell a nigga got cavities now. How do
Yeah,
you describe
man.
nipples?
She got them big foot.
Me and Steve talk all the time how we like we prefer covered up titties, dog. These are the times ain't gonna get a W on Jodeci. Does Jodeci have 20? Because that's the other thing, dog. You gotta have 20.
Do they have 20?
KC and JoJo and Jodeci, yes, they have 20.
Okay, so if you're doing that, then yeah. But
That's what everybody does.
Nah, man. So
Cisco
what
got how many
these bitches
songs
want?
by itself?
What these bitches want?
Never mind, I can't say
Cool,
that.
that don't
either.
beat nothing.
Huh?
That don't beat nothing.
Duh, after Jodeci's little 5 little songs that they got, what's left?
DMX's hologram. Too far.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah,
That nigga
man.
dog still alive.
I'm taking, man. Dog man still here. Hey, I'm taking Jodeci though.
You taking Jodeci?
I'm taking
20 of them things.
Yeah, Drew Hill liable to not have 20 before Jodeci.
I don't know.
Yeah, Jodeci got 20 for sure. Toss it up and
Toss it up.
listen to me.
This
Hold
nigga
on,
doing
man.
hologram for hologram.
Yeah, like he said that last time. Like, this nigga loves Toss It Up, bro. Toss It Up was the weakest song of Machiavelli. Let it die.
Nah, it really is though, man. But
It didn't go with anything else on the album. The whole album got one theme, and then you just toss it up. Toss it up,
man.
come out of nowhere.
And then they don't even stick to its thing.
nigga rapping about beating up Dr. Dre on a song about fucking chicks.
whole second verse, man. Killing Dr. Dre dead.
The whole second
man.
verse
What
is
the
a
fuck?
diss record.
The whole second verse, pussy just drowned.
That's crazy, man.
Let me think of something. I don't want too many niggas here.
No.
Too many niggas here. I don't want to talk
Come
about
on,
that.
A Mike.
All right. I'm gonna go there.
All right.
Best line you ever heard during sex? Got real quiet in this room. Niggas ain't getting nothing.
No, it's
Niggas
not
delivering
that.
subpar performances.
No, it ain't
Yeah.
that. But it's, I mean,
I ain't had pussy since pussy had me.
nah, man. I like all the lines.
Like-
I don't have a favorite line.
Like,
I think if she put fuck and God in the same sentence, dog, if she cussing God out, nigga, God ain't got shit on me,
some
nigga.
bad motherfucking.
She cussing God out. Oh fuck! Oh my fucking God! God's like, bitch, I hit you with this lightning bolt.
Now God's Thor.
Damn.
Nah, Zeus. Zeus with the
Niggas is gods, bro. What's wrong with that? We don't know who up there. We don't know who the fuck up there.
She praising and Thor. Layla hammer.
Damn. This nigga Bricks is nuts, man.
This nigga said a fucking lightning bolt.
He said later, Emma.
Say it again. I dare you.
Yeah, man.
Cash, come on, man.
She cussing God
Plead the
out.
fifth, man.
This nigga ain't heard nothing but get up.
No, I ain't heard nothing.
That is kind of personal.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
That's a little personal. She put fucking God in the same sentence for me. That's all I'm gonna say. But I also
I like it. I like it,
This
Vern.
nigga's Cash like, I gotta go home.
Yeah, man.
I can't say the wrong thing.
Exploit my business on. Yeah,
She know what she done told me.
maybe.
Bill do.
Nigga say Bill, dude.
Nah, probably my favorite thing is when they stretch the cuss word out. The fuck shit. All right, we're gonna introduce a new segment. It's called what the fuck was it called?
Glad you remember.
We're gonna introduce a new segment. It's yours, Cash. So you ready for it? It's
Nah.
You don't got the
What?
to whom it may concern?
Don't got to. Hold on. Let me
Nigga,
see.
you said he lied in the
Nigga,
text
nigga.
message.
I said I was gonna get it. Hold up, man.
Cash had 5 of them when we talked about it. Like,
This nigga, I got it fleshed out. I'm gonna have it done by today.
Yeah.
Nigga sound like Vern writing a bio.
I do got one. All right, so this segment is called "To Whom It May Concern." I want y'all to know. All right, so look.
This nigga struggling like Casey.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm fucked up right now. All right, look, so check this out. All right, this segment is called "To Whom It May Concern." Social media is real life.
It's social media real life.
social media is real life to who it may
Nah,
concern.
yeah.
Fern.
Is
Go ahead, Cash.
No, I'm not asking a question.
He's
I'm
telling
saying
you,
to
nigga.
whom it may concern, social media is real life.
Go ahead, go in.
All right. And so I say that because I kind of posted about this earlier, and I ain't really go too deep in it on my post, but I was just really, I noticed a lot of people say stuff like, "Oh, this is just Facebook. This is just Facebook. This ain't real life. If you judge me by my Facebook page, All that shit is bullshit, man.
judge my Instagram,
yeah,
my
people
Twitter.
people try to say that just to kind of weasel out of reality or weasel their way out of responsibility for their actions and the shit that they say or do online. I think it's bullshit. But it's really no way to escape it. Like some of the things that you post, you may be posting them in fun, but it has to resonate with you in some way, and it has to be connected to you in some manner. So it's like you may try to disassociate your reality, but it is a part of your reality.
I agree. You hear it all the time, And I remember even 4 or 5 years ago, maybe a little more than that, people would be like, this is just Twitter. All right, this is just Facebook. This ain't real. Or if a song's popping somewhere, or artist is popping, they just popular on Twitter. That's just Twitter. Those ain't real people. Like the people behind these accounts ain't real people living real lives that have real preferences and real tastes. Like because an artist would be bubbling on Twitter, he wasn't real in the streets. Their music wasn't popping in the streets. And you hear shit like that. Like, who do you think these people are? Just robots?
Yeah, that's definitely an extension of what I was saying. But yeah, for sure.
They are a corner of the world. The thing with social media, I want to address both of y'all's points because I don't agree. Social media is not real to me. Let's argue.
Let's argue.
Let's do it.
Who's first?
Cash.
Cassius? Mm-hmm. Cash, you speaking to a very specific side of social media, talking about basically opinions that people post or statements that people post, and I feel like that's only a small percentage of what social media is.
Okay.
And maybe you're right. People voice opinions and things like that they may be afraid of, and like we were talking before we turned the mics on. I don't know. I'm not gonna pick too much into that because we could be here all night on that one. But that's the opinions is a very small percentage of social media, and there's so much more that makes it unrealistic.
Okay.
That
such as
filters. Right off the bat, filters first thing I think of.
Yeah.
To see people got whole fucking potholes on their face, and you see them online, and it's the most beautiful person.
But how can you fake that? How can you fake that for? Like you started your Facebook or your Instagram, 2014 or whatever you started it.
Okay.
You haven't done this consecutively all of those years. People know you.
Yeah.
So even though you create an image on Facebook, it doesn't mean that image ain't fake. It's just who you portraying to be. But
if you're portraying to be anything, you faking it.
Well, if you put makeup on, I don't think it's fake. I think it's like people wear hats or people wear like other accessories. They just accessorize them. They're trying to clean themselves up in some way. I don't think it's fake. But
what if I'm leaning on a Lamborghini every weekend?
People know you don't have a Lamborghini?
Yes.
So Facebook is real. And I don't think you're certain that this is your Lamborghini. So I don't think you're faking. You're just
if you're leaning on it, I think most people they're making it seem like most people.
That's not you being fake.
Lamborghini.
That's not you being fake. That's other people assuming the wrong things because you leaning on the car.
They're assuming what I want them to assume, though. So I have to be fake.
That's like me assuming. Like that's how con men work, right? They assume a life. They assume they are something they're not.
No, you're assuming.
Yeah, but that's what a con man does. Hey, man, I fix roofs, and I'm going around to old people and telling them I'm a roofer. That's what I do. You pay me this check, I'm gonna give you an estimate. Then I'm gone because I let you assume I was a roofer. Or
no, you didn't let me assume.
I'm gonna take
you told me you were. That means you conned me because you told me you were. You led me astray. Somebody standing on the car, sitting on a G-Wagon that they don't own, is not leading you astray. You're leading yourself astray by thinking just because somebody posts a picture with something, it's theirs, or they want you to believe it's theirs, or because somebody wears makeup, they want you to believe that this is how they look. No, this is just how they like to look. And
Cash, I'm getting got, dog. If
I'm getting
got. Niggas I just see a tweet earlier. Somebody said school's different now. These niggas coming to school. They first day wearing Balenciaga.
For sure.
They parents probably ain't got it. That shit is probably on somebody's MasterCard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit it's an image that you have to that people have to uphold.
All right, so
whether intentionally or unintentionally. They doing something to try to uphold an image for people to see. That is not real.
All right, so watch this. But here's how you can weed through all of this type of stuff. So it's this one girl, and I won't say her name, but you could go on a page and you would see all of these pictures where there's filters. They got little wiggly lines on their pictures. You can tell they've been cropped and edited. Mm-hmm. And those are the only pictures I see of her. But there's these things called tags. There's other people who tag her in pictures. Mm-hmm. And you can actually see who she really is.
Crying. She's crying, ain't she? Every picture she tagged in.
Like, untag me from this picture. Like, please untag me. Like, if she had her way, nobody else would tag her.
Damn.
I think with the to your point, I think it is real, but Facebook, social media, all that shit is real, but to your point, it's also fake because people can get on there creating lives that they don't live, like and present an image that's not them. Like I think it's a real problem. Not just I don't want to bash on women. I hate that shit, but just to be honest, just looking, I think a lot of women aren't comfortable with their faces like they used to be. So it's to the point where they look like Facetune and stuff. They think that's their real face. Yeah. So they're not comfortable posting without editing those things and editing out blemishes and making it look like their face is smoother than it is and stuff because everybody else is doing it. So,
but I ain't forget about you, nigga.
What?
You was talking about
nigga pointed at me.
Social media on the side of like artists popularity and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It kind of works that way because of the group thing. Group thing is heavy on Twitter.
Yeah.
Where like there was just recently there was a huge thing with like people like pretty much turning on Jack Harlow, right? Like everything he says and does all of a sudden is corny.
Oh my God.
And it's like, I mean, he's just like any other, straight path walking, superstar.
I think above any other straight walk, like especially for what he does for the city, like he has not misstepped in his representation of the city. He's embraced every side. He's embraced every side. He stood up for black causes. He don't have to do that. Like he's an artist. He doesn't have to do that. He's the Breonna Taylor stuff. Even any missteps that's happened around him, he's stepped up to him. And then a lot of the shit, like he represents Louisville everywhere, loud and proud, 100%. With a whole bunch of black people behind him. You know what I'm saying? Support the dudes he's putting on, all black. Yeah. So I don't get that hate.
Yeah, he get picked apart for no reason. But that's a social media for me. All these platforms, and especially because they cater to your algorithms and stuff like that, you are only in a corner of that world. You know what I'm saying? So you're not really even being exposed to majority of what's actually going on that platform.
An echo chamber.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So you're gonna fall into seeing a lot of opinions that mirror yours, and you're gonna fall into a lot of stuff that just interests you. Yeah, for sure. Or if so, let's say Jack Harlow is the person to hate right now. I mean, that's only amongst your group of thousands of people.
Because for every hater, it's 100 people that love it.
Exactly. You take one step out of it, and it's a totally different world.
Yeah.
So that's why for me, it's just like you. And then we've talked about social media sabbaticals and stuff like that before. It's super important to take a step back from that shit and unplug and realize like you taking in a lot of what people want to give you. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily what real life is. Because you fall into that shit, you start thinking of this real life, dog, you're going to be extremely hard on yourself.
Vern's winning. Winning.
I don't think so. I don't think that you have to take anything from people.
Cash, you are way more self-aware than the average person, though, dog. So you can look at shit and see it for face value, where the average person is gonna look at that shit and it'll actually weigh on him. Like I'm saying. So I'm sitting here like if I can't send my kid to school in Rick's and shit like that. It's like a luxury brand, right? His kids is wearing $1,000 shoes and stuff to school.
I'm too corny for that. Go ahead.
Rick Owens.
So what it is.
If I can't afford to send my kids and crazy shit like that, and I let that shit get to me and like, well, fuck, now I guess I gotta do it. And now my motherfucking internet's getting cut off because I want. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's something that I would personally do. Yeah, but there's people that are going to be affected by what they see, thinking that they are not living up to what they feel like they should be or whatever.
The great comparison.
Yeah, but that don't make something unreal. It just that don't make something unreal. It just means people.
It can because if they're not really getting that stuff, or if they're scamming to get that stuff, they're not getting it by
You looking at this shit like this person is getting to it the same way I'm getting to it. Yet they have this and I don't.
But how can you look at it like that when you don't know how they get into it?
That's
what I'm
Because
saying.
you only know what you got going on.
Exactly. So you can't tell what's real or fake from there. But I mean,
here's what you can tell. We got a census that comes out every few years that says the average person, the median wage and salary and yearly salary in America is like $50,000.
Yeah,
maybe $62,000, 40 something after taxes, right? Low 40s. It's not a lot of money. And if that's 70% of the country makes that or less, most of these motherfuckers is lying.
Lying about what though? Tell me what they're lying about.
Having the shit they say they have.
But you see it, don't you?
No, yeah.
If you see it, what are they lying about? Having something
They
they don't have?
got it. How they get it. So what I'm saying, Cash, is Listen. This is what I'm trying to say, dog.
Yeah.
This is what I'm trying to say. We're gonna use a hypothetical person that sees social media. I fall into this. This isn't me. I'm not looking at shit like, oh man, I need to make sure I get my son this, and this. It's not nothing like that. But okay. I will see somebody take multiple trips a year and shit like that. I'm like, well, damn, how the fuck they doing this and I can't? You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. But take like a hypothetical situation where a person sees somebody having something that they don't have.
Right.
The first thing they're gonna assume is they should have the ability to do it because they see it. Yeah. They not looking at how this person got whatever they got. They looking at how can they get it because this person has it.
Okay.
So how does that? Is a thief of joy.
Yeah. So how does that make the person who has all of that stuff, by however they get it, how does that make them fake? Or how does that make the reality fake?
Because
but for me,
say about however they get it, dog, because that corners the argument. Like I said, if these motherfuckers could be in $90,000 worth of credit card debt or some shit like that, we don't fucking know.
Right.
All we know is we get into it how we get into it, and we see somebody that's, hey, I know that motherfucker. That's my garbage man.
Yeah.
I know what he do. I should be able to do the same thing for,
right.
Garbage man make a decent wage, man. They make a nice little amount of money.
Who don't? That's my son's teacher.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Sticking with the random teacher shot.
Yeah. Hey, all right, so here's what I know. I know if I see a nigga with a Dior jacket and a Buick Regal, something's not right, bro.
The man thing.
Yeah, something's not right. But so it don't take a genius to know, bro. Something's fraud here.
Mm-hmm. The fraud is
you're not faking nobody out.
Watching.
I'm not being.
How you pocket watching the nigga in the jacket?
I don't do no pocket watching, but I'm saying I just know that something ain't right. So I ain't gonna be misled by shit like that.
Because
you're not gonna make me. You're not gonna make me want your life because you go out of town.
What he's saying is most people, and that's the truth. Most people fall into that. We can we all agree that social media for most can be kind of depressing?
Yes.
Yeah, it can be. It can be depressing for a lot of people,
and it's probably because of what he just said. That comparison. Most people do comparison when they see.
Cool.
We at the age now where we're moving into our second careers, or what we're doing for our life. We all are. We've had our youth or whatever. We all got kids now, and we had jobs and stuff. But now we're doing better in our second stages. But there's a lot of people who feel like, damn, I'm 35 and I ain't where I thought I was gonna be.
I ain't got my girl late yet.
Yeah.
I'm shit, even motherfuckers 20, 25, 26 are feeling pressure of like, damn, I should be owning a home by now, or I should be traveling like this by now, or I should be doing this, and I'm fucking working at finish line.
Yeah.
So that comparison, it does for a lot of people. And nothing's wrong with, I'm not taking no shot at finish line. Nothing's like anybody who's working, there's nothing wrong with anybody who's going to put their 40 hours in, whether it's for themselves or somebody else trying to
get to it how you get to it.
Trying to move themselves forward. But that is a problem that we can all agree that people do have, and social media will exacerbate.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Hey, I'm not where I want to be, and this person I went to school with seems like they're doing a lot better than me.
Right, but now we arguing 2 different points, because I'm saying that social media is real, no matter how you try to spin it or no matter what you add into that equation. Social media is real life. Now, people comparing each other is real life too. Like if we didn't have social media and you take all of this away, the nigga next door to you, how he got his car and what kind of car he drives, you would be comparing your life to that.
That's
a lot of
real
people do that.
That's one thing I can say. It's real. And the biggest is we go to war with our yards. Like,
Hell yeah.
Niggas is cutting
my
grass,
God, man.
edging like. Nah,
I'm so sick of the motherfucker next door to me, man. He got a riding mower, so he cuts 2 yards, his yard and the one next to it. Every other day, he's retired. He's like, I think he's maybe like 76. He's retired. Him and his wife don't do nothing, sit around all day, plant flowers. They got a little garden out back, so they just chill out all day. This nigga come out with this riding mower every 2 days. So now we having lawnmower wars. Like,
right.
man, this is crazy.
Because you can't let his shit, your shit be tall. And now your girl looking at you like,
yeah, I got a self-propelling mower. It done rained 3 days straight. We got our first clean day, but the ground's still wet. My mower stopping every 15 seconds. I'm like, man, this old nigga don't come and give me this lawnmower so I can straighten this up.
He applying that pressure to you.
Hey, man,
and the nigga out there edging. You see the niggas edging?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's something you gotta look to as you get older. My young homies
crazy.
is you gotta you tell a lot about a man by how he takes care of his yard. He takes care of his home. He takes care of everything else.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, we compare people like that, like people down the street from you and what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So even if we didn't have social media, we would be dealing with that type of stuff anyway.
Because I know my mama used to use that phrase all the time, way before social media, keeping up with the Joneses. Mm-hmm. And my son is a keeping up with the Joneses. My middle son, that nigga's a keeping up with the Joneses ass nigga. Like he don't want to go to fucking outlet malls and get shit. He wants something. Now he's on a fucking Ethica kick.
Yeah.
Like the nigga really wore no drawers to sleep last night. He put on his pajamas with no drawers. I said, bro, what are you doing? He said, I got 10 pair of Ethicas, so I don't want to mess up one day of wearing them. I got to get 10 days straight in my different Ethicas. Like, who's looking at your drawers? You're 11.
He doing the math on it.
You're dead ass. And every time it's a sale, like he's looking up, Daddy, can you send me some money for some Ethicas?
Damn.
And I kids is weird.
That's the craze right now.
Yeah. They wearing hoodies in the summertime and Ethicas.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That's crazy. It's nuts.
Hey, it ain't as crazy as you've seen, man. When you go back and you look at like 2003 or 2004, look at the shit we wore.
I mean,
ridiculous,
shit
man.
was 5 for 20 though.
Right. Nigga, my whole fit. The only thing I was spending money on was the Jabos. Nigga, the motherfucking Forces out of Reeboks was $60, $70.
Yeah. Couldn't see the Jabos because the shirt was too damn long.
You didn't have to have jewelry. You had a hat that was too big.
Yeah,
that was another 30.
3 sizes too big.
But I'm spending 45 because I'm getting my name stitched in it. You got to know. And this is before your time. We had the motherfucking belt buckles, the big Western belt buckles.
Yeah, stupid ass belt buckles. Yeah, but see what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like I'm pretty sure your elder didn't understand you at that time. Like, what the hell are they doing? And that's kind of what we doing now. Like we kind of looking at these kids like, man, what the hell is so weird?
I don't think they're gonna look back at how they dress the way we look back at.
Because cool.
Like you got two horrible eras: the disco era where the shit was, and then the motherfucking big clothes phase. Like
oh
it's
my God,
it's
was
not
the worst.
The snap phase.
And I told my son, I was like, bro, you want to wear all this designer shit, bro? You realize I was paying $600 and $700 for red monkeys and the Vizus and shit. Yeah. And 2 years later, I was cutting grass in them motherfuckers.
For sure.
That's the other thing. That shit fall hard.
Like that shit don't matter. Like
that shit fall hard.
Niggas are spending money for Ed Hardy belts to even say that.
Yeah.
Niggas are spending hundreds of dollars for Ed Hardy belts.
Yeah. Hey, I was just talking to this girl about Rock Revival, and
I want all my money back.
Listen, I don't know how many pair of Rock Revivals I had, but I was like, man, I can imagine people now walking around like a rhinestone cowboy, man. These stupid ass jeans that we were spending so much. I'm like, man, that's crazy, bro. But fads just come and go so quick, man. It's like, bro, after you spent all that money on that shit, you just be like, bro, why did I waste my money?
Kids about to learn, dog. Them damn young black kids in these Bass Pro Shop hats, dog.
Yeah.
They about to learn.
That shit gonna crash soon, man.
It's gonna crash and burn. They're like, man, what the fuck I got this fisherman hat on for?
All right, we're at the point of the show we like to call...
You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you go with this, but this is where it's at.
Yeah, so how it works is Vern's gonna give us...
We know how it works, nigga.
No, what about the people? Nigga, we 3 episodes.
We know how it works.
Continue.
Cash, you rather your job burn down or be bought out?
I'd rather be bought out.
Rather be bought out?
Yeah. I got bought out by a company before.
How it work? They
like
cut no heads?
Huh?
They cut heads?
No, I'm thinking about something different. Hold on, yeah. I'm thinking about getting a
Burn
severance
that
package.
motherfucker down.
Yeah,
Burn
burn
then I
it.
get my severance.
Yeah.
What do you mean bought out? They gonna play me off. They buy me out. And whatever insurance, whatever retirement plan I had in place, that shit is gone. And legally it's gone.
Nah, when I got my severance package, it didn't happen like that.
When they bought you out, they
when they bought me out, they gave me a nice little penny, and I still kept my severance pay. I mean, I got my severance pay and my 401k and all of that shit.
Man, burn that bitch down.
Nah,
give me my
why
severance package. I'm getting on unemployment and some food stamps.
And I did it. I
ain't got no. Hey, man, I've been paying into it long enough. I ain't never benefited from it. Well, as an adult, because as a kid, we ran it up. But as an adult, I want that. Run that into me. I won't take a little.
Why
break.
you want it burnt down?
Fuck that place. No, never mind. Don't
Yeah,
fuck that
fuck
place.
them though, but still.
They probably watching this. It's a great place to work.
Yeah, man.
You ain't got no shame in whipping out that red, white, and blue card.
What is that? What it look like now?
Damn, you don't know what it looked like? That's cold,
Bro,
I know what it looked like.
I used to be able to buy them before COVID. Like I couldn't. You can't even buy food stamps now.
Damn, for real.
Nigga,
Man, I'm sorry about your luck,
It's
man.
hoarding them. Turn me on, man. Plug me in.
Oh man, you can't get in, man.
Look, so yeah, niggas acting like they got the plug on the dope. They don't want to share.
It's a secret society. All they ask is trust.
Yeah, nah, it ain't enough to go around, man.
Just give me 200. I pay 55 cents on the dollar. I pay 60 cents on the dollar, man.
Nah, don't you come fucking up the game, Bricks, man. Don't you do that, man.
I want parts. What about you, man?
What, the food stamps?
Who got them though? For real? Like?
Get bought out, dog. Get bought out. Man, we ain't specified, dog. What if it's a independent, like, little standalone joint? It's not a franchise. That motherfucker burned down and they lost everything.
Yeah.
Nigga, the owner look at you, well,
Nah,
sorry, guys.
yeah, I'd rather be bought out for sure.
Hey, even if it's a
Y'all know anybody
standalone,
hired?
I can still get that motherfucking unemployment and that goddamn food stamps. And I'm going to get it out the mud on something else. Shit, you just give me time. You just give me time, and I just what Young Thug say? I just needed the platform. I can get out the deal.
You know what that meant, though. Hey, you know what that meant, though, nigga. He can get out that deal. That's
what you got.
Cash, you ever seen any of the Marvel movies, man?
Yeah, but I don't remember them. I don't really.
This nigga said I don't remember him.
Yeah, I don't commit
Like
none of
this
that.
is what this nigga's life is. This is kind of nigga this nigga really just said I don't. Yeah, I don't remember. Marvel is the biggest shit going.
Marvel,
Hey, but look,
I seen some of them.
so-
I don't remember them, just Batman.
My wife is a big Marvel fan, but I'm not. So it's like when I go watch them, I'm kind of watching them for her. So I don't commit none of that shit to memory. So we could talk about it, but I'm not gonna.
Hey, so basically, he said he don't give a fuck. Nah, but that's admirable. I'm not gonna throw you under the bus. I'm
That's
not gonna shit
fine.
on you for that because you're. Look, as she calls.
I talked up.
Look, because you're doing something that you hate to do.
Yeah.
To please her. Now you ain't committing the shit to memory, but I'm sure she appreciates you being right there with her as you mix up the Flash and motherfucking Spider-Man. This nigga ain't even got the right universes.
Damn, so I can't even ask this one. Okay.
Ask it,
Nah, you
'cause
can
I
ask it
I
anyway.
want to hear the opinion of a nigga who don't watch Marvel
All
about
right.
some Marvel.
Hey, this might be funny. All right. Okay. Would you rather have all the Infinity Stones or hit the Mega Millions?
Nah, I want to hit the Mega Millions.
Like,
Fuck the
he
Infinity-
clearly don't know. He clearly don't know what the fuck
Oh,
Marvel.
I know what the Infinity Stones are. I just was like,
What are the
What are
Infinity?
they,
Stop.
all right, so the
Look how quick a nigga lie.
nah, for real. Look, the Infinity Stones is what he collected basically, so he can end the world.
What do they do?
What the fuck?
What do they do?
Man, I don't know. I just know all them niggas start disappearing when he got that last one, man. I don't know what the fuck it do, but I just, man, I know niggas started vanishing.
Hold on. So he's gonna tell you what the Infinity Stones is, and then we're gonna see if your answer stays the same.
All right, cool.
Go ahead.
All right. So the Infinity Stones are they all basically do one certain thing. But when you put them all together, and this little, in this, when you put them all together, it's the most powerful thing in the universe, right? So you have a time one. It controls time, obviously. So
all of them are related to the universe. So
Cool.
each one controls an aspect of the universe. One of the 5 main aspects of the universe. Go ahead.
Cool.
time, soul, as a power. There's all types of shit. So if you had them, you would be able to do any fucking thing you want to. Reality, like anything.
So
know
you
what I'm
could
saying?
say, Mega Millions 22 times. Give it to me.
Yeah. Hey, Bricks,
I'm gonna take
Mega
one.
Millions, no tax.
For real?
Yeah, you can literally do anything.
Nigga said, for real.
I'm gonna take the 1.2 billion. Fuck it, man. Hey, I'm taking the 1.2 billion, man. I don't believe this shit, man. It ain't real.
This is the nigga that's gonna take the motherfucking lunch with Jay-Z.
Y'all try to sell me on this guy shit too early.
Nah, man, all the Infinity Stones is on Facebook, bro. They real.
Oh shit. Nah, for sure. Nah, I would take the Infinity Stones if I could.
Easy answer, man.
Yeah.
Infinity Stones. I can do what the fuck I want to do.
It is pretty easy.
Yeah, it
Nigga
is.
said this nigga was hyped too. Mega Millions.
Man, I ain't know what that.
That nigga see money. Mega Millions.
Man, they said 1.2 billion. I'm gonna turn that down, man. The fuck?
That's all the infinity I need.
For emerald, man. I ain't turning that shit down for no goddamn amethyst.
You know how many times I could go to Aspen Creek? 1.2.
Yeah, man. That's endless. That's endless J. Alexander's, man. Hawaiian ribeyes and shit, man. Shit that I done bought with Kentucky's money.
What's your next one, man?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Fun-loving personality or emotional intelligence?
Jesus Christ. Emotional intelligence. We can work on the personality.
No, you can't.
I swear we can.
Fix somebody's personality.
cannot. Cash,
That's like the core aspect of somebody.
Cash
like
having a bad shooting night.
It might be, but I'm telling you, I'll try my luck with fixing somebody's personality than I would their intelligence, their emotional intelligence.
I feel like you got a better chance of fixing their emotional intelligence than the personality.
How so?
Because I feel like with emotional intelligence, it's just a part of maturity anyway. Maybe you with somebody who ain't hit that maturity level yet.
Most people don't mature. Like, it's people who's 40 and 50 and 60 years old still doing the same shit they was doing when they was 20.
Yeah, but
most people are like that. Not most people are like that.
Most people are like it.
Most people are like that. 50, 40, like 40, 50 years old, still doing the same shit, still drinking, still drinking excessively, still doing drugs and still running around and fucking out. Bro. Yeah, they doing that, bro. People are doing that shit. So, man, bad habits die hard, bro. I don't think you can change that. And you don't necessarily have to be funny.
You got
Funny.
Here's what I'm
fun loving. Just somebody that's a joy to be around.
Here's what I know as a person who's gained who's gained some emotional intelligence as I've got older. I know the right answer is emotional intelligence because those are the people who are more considerate, who are gonna think about what they're doing and try to align with what you own, and just less drama, less stress.
For sure.
Know where they going. But they be fucking boring, bro. And I hate to say this. It'd be like the toxic chicks that's just fun and do everything you like. And they drive you crazy. They gonna do some shit you hate. They gonna drive you crazy. But the fun times is like, that's what makes the shit worth it.
Yeah.
And it's a stupid ass answer. It's a stupid ass answer. But I don't know. I want to. Like, you ain't got to be that emotionally intelligent if you really fun with me. I don't.
All right. It's crazy.
I ain't learned my lesson.
I see.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, man. I don't think you can. I think you can turn somebody up though, bro. Like, if you're dealing with a woman who's not really fun, bro, I think it's stuff that you could do. If your personality is good enough, I think you could change some of that stuff, bro.
I don't know, man.
I think so.
Let's not say just because somebody's we can't say that an emotional intelligent person is just somebody who's closed-minded to shit outside of emotion. We can't assume that. Maybe they just ain't been exposed to certain things.
Yeah.
So if you have the fun-loving personality and you with somebody with like some emotional intelligence, then you can put them on the shit.
Yeah.
Here's some real shit I want to ask y'all, and I think it's been true with me, but I don't know if it's everybody's experience. Have y'all does it seem like the girls that are really are the women that you deal with that are really lined up with you? And you got a history, nigga. God damn, these niggas scared to go fucking home. That you know that's even keeled, got a good head on the shoulders, and doesn't what you would want in a person as far as temperament. Do you be more attracted to the girls that are like a little fun, a little wild? All right, what in your like as a whole?
I'm a selfish person, dog.
What's that mean?
I've in my past I've been mostly attracted to the girls who were interested in me. That's always been number one on my list.
So it's usually the good girl.
I mean, I think they
I
come
think
in,
I was-
they
I
come
think
in a
when-
variety.
I think usually when the girl's more into you, those be the ones that are good
Yeah.
girls because I hate to say they
Niggas
have
think
less options.
Niggas is scarred, dog. That fun loving girl ain't doing nothing but going out every fucking day.
Yeah, she
Yeah. See,
she
I don't
ain't
like
that into you because she can replace you.
Yeah, I don't really like no fun ass bitch for real, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't like that, bro. I do too much.
The episode F.A.B.
Fun
ass bitch.
Fun ass bitch.
Yeah, they do too much, bro. I don't like it, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Be uptight a little bit, bro.
Have some reserve.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You ain't got no breaks. we just gonna turn up every night. You gonna drink all the
Yeah.
tequila.
Man, how's
You
this
gonna
gonna
drink
work,
all the
man?
Casamigos.
Nah, I don't like that, man. That's crazy.
Your son up at 3 a.m, gotta go to school the next day.
Yeah, man. It is good from
Like
a
no fun ass bitch.
from a toxic. I mean, from some standpoints, it's alright, bro. But I don't think you can just deal with a woman like that, bro. How can you?
You can't. It'll drive you fucking nuts.
Yeah,
bro.
it'll definitely drive you
It'll drive
nuts.
you nuts.
So what are you looking? So I guess it all kind of boils down to what you're looking for. If you're really looking for something serious, nah. If
asking
you're looking for,
We
and if you're not
30
looking for nothing serious, then why you even care about the emotional intelligence? Take your emotions home with you.
we 30. We mid 30 plus.
Yeah, for sure.
We ain't not looking for no fun. So turn on this motherfucking HBO Max. Sit your ass down.
For sure.
That was great. What you got next?
If you want the wholesome girl to freak,
I ain't go.
Do wholesome freaks exist? That's what a nigga want.
Yeah.
you want the wholesome girl. You want the.
I
turtleneck
think that's
and the barber
God's
shop.
cruel joke though. Like, and I ain't even gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna make this statement and stand on it. No, I can't say it.
Nah, yeah, you can. You
No,
can
I
say
can't.
it.
You can't.
You can say whatever you want to say,
Right,
man. Just say it,
Y'all
man.
not gonna answer.
Nah, we coming. Come on, man. We coming. Fuck
You
it.
making a point and standing on it. What would you
I'm
ask?
making a point and standing on it. They're not necessarily agreeing with me. They're not agreeing with me to the women that they got to go home to.
Nah, we going
This
for
is-
it, man. We can't keep doing it, man. We
nah,
going
come
for it.
on,
Fuck
man.
it, man.
I'ma say
Whoever
sorry
feel away,
anyway.
yeah.
I'm
yeah.
gonna
say-
apologize. I always apologize.
the women that you've had the best sex with in your life.
Okay, now you took it.
You
nigga, right?
still won't get in this ring.
Let's go.
Have been like the worst toxic women compared to the good girls.
Yep.
You say, come on,
But when you say toxic, like, what do you mean?
you drama.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with it.
Nigga,
I'm
drama,
rolling.
getting on your nerves, blowing up your phone, all the foolishness.
I'm rolling.
like doing shit. And
I love
sure.
my girl, man,
But yeah, you can still say it.
but she fits the bill.
All right.
so all
so
that
we
emotional
rolling.
all that emotional intelligence shit goes out the window because both these niggas married toxic.
No, don't do that.
Nah.
I gotta bleep that.
Yeah.
Say that. That's wild. That's wild. But I mean, yeah.
Nigga brings it up.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. How important?
What you when
is-
you're right, though?
Huh?
Something with him when he's right, though.
Yeah. How important? But how important is sex to your relationship, though?
Very number
No,
one.
I'm not saying I'm not saying the consistency of. I'm saying like the
quality.
act of it, the chemistry, the quality. Not necessarily the quality of
I don't
the
need a
girl.
10 out of 10 every time. I don't need my socks blown off every time. I just
and you don't,
like
right?
we said, I need to go to that restaurant and know it's gonna be open at 12 and close at 6.
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
consistent.
This nigga brought
sure,
it all the way
for sure,
back
for
home.
sure.
I like that, dog.
Yeah,
I like
man.
that. Give me something off that, brother. I like that.
Make that motherfucker consistent. You give me some solid 6s, I'm alright.
But have you? But I'm sure everybody has experienced a sexual partner that where you didn't have chemistry with.
For sure.
Yeah, and suck.
So based on that, is that could that be somebody that you could see yourself with though?
Never,
Exactly.
absolutely not. I just said it's the most important thing to me because I feel like that's how we communicate. Like that's how we know. That's how nigga really.
That's how you-
She knew what we was talking about.
That's how you communicate. It's how you communicate emotions. Yes, for me, that's the biggest way to communicate an emotion. All right, well, we gotta keep the show rolling, bro. We gotta keep the show rolling. We about to close out.
EB, we still recording. You see what I'm saying? Toxic nigga, get your ass home. I don't give a fuck about this hobby you trying to do. I'm trying to blow up. Like,
Yeah, get your ass on. So what time you come?
It's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like 100%. That's how we communicate. It's how we can tell in emotion.
yeah, like that's a direct reflection of how you feel about me.
Yes. So get on top.
That ain't happening.
Yeah.
Get on top of these 33 seconds. And then your legs get tired and I gotta hunch up.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing all the work.
33 seconds. All I need has been 6 weeks.
Nigga got hit the hunch up
It's fucked up,
on
man.
the blue chews.
On the blue.
Gotta hit the forklift on them.
Man.
You on top of me, but I'm doing all the goddamn work. You just laying
Double
on
the
my-
work.
You just laying on my motherfucking chest.
It's crazy, man.
Just stay on your knees, nigga. And as we come to the end of the show, thank y'all for listening. Remember, like, subscribe, share on all DSL platforms.
DSP. What the hell?
DSP.
is
That's the old motherfucking internet. Ain't it? Is that what it is?
Yes, nah, you
niggas' mind still in the gutter. You,
It's
crazy, man.
you start talking about the forklift, and nigga ready to pull up. Anyway, like, subscribe, follow, share, tell a friend. My at is Bricks DF.
Lil_Vern.
Could be cash, no underscore.
This thing I was gonna think about it, and we'll holler at y'all next week. Thank you.